Okay guys, so I just got some new turtles because I'm basically, I don't know, I'm taking in turtles now because I'm going to set up the 30 gallon pretty soon, so I got new turtles. And I also got some snails with them, which is pretty cool. I guess the guy accidentally bred them. He said they're Japanese trapdoor snails and apple snails, and honestly I don't know a whole lot about apple snails, but I've heard that they're illegal to do something with in some states or something. Maybe what I'm thinking is that you can't buy them because they're legal to transport across state borders because they're very invasive. Now I'm not sure on any of that, but that is what I'm thinking. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and add them to this baby tank because these snails, and then I'll figure out what types they are later, but they'll get much bigger than this, all of them, and then eventually I'll probably have them in the 125 gallon because I think that'd be pretty cool, but for now they're going to the baby tank. And then there's also some frog bit in here, which I think I will add to this tank because this tank has frog bit in it, as well as duckweed. So this looks like this has duckweed as well. So I'm not exactly sure. I've never gotten snails before. I mean, I have snails, but these are like pest snails. So I don't know if I need to I don't know if I can just throw them in or do I need to acclimate them or something. Probably temperature acclimate them. I'm just gonna set them right here for a little while, and then I'll just chuck them in, and then put duckweed in, or the frog bit in there. And I'm gonna set up the turtles in a tub because I can't set up the 300 gallon yet, and there's reasons I don't want to put them in there and in the other tank because I mean, you saw the other tank doesn't look very good. But I'm gonna set them up in this tub. This 27 gallon tub. Just scared that turtle. Sorry, turtle. I'll put them up with UVB and heat. Have UVB and heat lights. And they should be alright then, for a little while before they will go out. And the 300 gallon turtles are upstairs currently. I'll set them up later today. I am currently swamped with everything in life. So it's now much later. I finished setting it up. This is the tub. So I have the same filter that's on that tank back there. Actually, it's really dark. Wow. And then I have this real janky basking area, but they have heat. They have UVB-ish. It's an old UVB light that I got from somebody, so I wouldn't trust it exactly. But for now, it will do, I guess. Maybe there's something there, I'm not sure. And then I just use these to hold up this, and then I cut these so then we wouldn't cut ourselves. And yeah, they have that area that's about, I'd say over 20 gallons, maybe a little bit over 20 gallons. And there's one down there, and then there's the other. Really nice looking turtles, nice yellow bellies. They're yellow belly sliders. Really nice looking turtles, happy to have them. They will go out in the 300 gallon, like I said earlier, I think. And now I'm going to go ahead and add in the snails, but I'm not going to film it because I need to count them as I add them in to figure out how many of each I have, how many of each species. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. Okay, so that last clip was on April 23rd and is now May 3rd. And since then I have obviously put the snails in here. I've just put them in this tank right here. You can see an apple snail right there and a Japanese trapdoor snail right there. And they seem to be doing well and everything in this tank with all these guppy fry, and then there's a couple Cory catfish fry as well. And then out in the 300 gallon I actually have the yellow belly sliders. So they're out there now with the Midland painted turtles and the red-eared sliders as well, the baby red-eared sliders. And they seem to be doing pretty well out there. I'm actually rehoming them, just because they're really nice looking turtles. There's nothing wrong with them. at all. Their shells are like perfect. They're really quite nice looking turtles, and I quite like them, but I can't keep every turtle, and I don't plan on keeping every turtle. I'm kind of get them, I get them. I take them in the I take them in knowing that I'm going to rehome them because I have a lot of turtles and I simply can't keep all of them. So I will be rehoming them at some point. I have them up to be rehomed, but I make sure that the home is a good one first. So I'll contact the person, make sure they have something set up first, make sure they have an enclosure, get everything situated, because these turtles are already coming from, you know, whatever, and I want them to go to a home that they'll do well in. So that's kind of the goal here, is to actually help them. So I do have the tub still set up because I think it's supposed to get cold this weekend, but right now it's pretty warm, so I've been leaving them out for a couple days now outside. So I hope you guys enjoyed. There's just 2 more turtles that I do plan on rehoming. And I said earlier in this video that I'm starting to take in turtles again. That's a bad idea. Reptiles are really stressful, and I tend to be able to get stressed out, I guess, with schoolwork and a bunch of stuff. So I am not going to be doing that. I'll just make sure I can get all the enclosures situated for the animals I have now, because that's what I really want to do. So taking in animals is just stressful, especially since most of the animals that you're getting don't look as nice as these yellow belly sliders, and then you just have a whole lot more on your plate with every single animal. That's just a whole deal. So I'd like to get animals situated and get them healthy and doing well and everything, and then maybe I'll think about taking an animal if I see a post that's like, this animal needs to go to a home, and I'll be like, okay, I can do that, because I actually have time to focus on that animal, because doing it this way is just too quick. We got like 6 turtles in a month. That is too fast a rate to be getting turtles. It's inefficient and ineffective, and it just doesn't, and it takes a toll. So that's my little thing there. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like it down below. If you have any comments or concerns, in the comments below, and if you want more content, then subscribe. Have a fantastic day.